A lot of people believe that working every single day is the right way to live. A lot of people think that having a lot of money is the only golden rule in life. While they are still very correct, especially in capitalist societies where money is king, you can still break it down with different steps that will be mentioned along this video that will help you adjusting your mindset instead of having a close and stubborn mindset. Number 1, break tasks down into smaller steps. Instead of merely focusing on the grand goal of acquiring $1 million by the age of 60 when you retire, you should break it down to smaller tasks, manageable and measurable parts. For example, instead of saying I want $1 million before I graduate or before I retire, you should say I want to get into JP Morgan by the age of 35, and whilst you're being in your early or mid-20s, your goal right now is to get a job with at least $10,000 monthly before you turn the age of 30. And to further break it down, instead of focusing on goals within years or decades, we can break it down to the daily. Instead of having ambitious goals like getting $10,000 per month or getting into big companies like Nvidia or JP Morgan, you can also break it down to the simplest daily task, which is, for example, every day I need to wake up before 7 a.m. Every day I will write journal my own thoughts and feelings and things that happen that I'm appreciative about before I can drink my first sip of coffee. Number 2, reward yourself. I've already touched on that in the previous point. Instead of just doing what you like, treat those little things as small rewards for things that you don't like to do. This is called habit bundling. For example, you already like drinking coffee, then you should bundle it with a simple task like journaling your own thoughts and feelings, which at first you might not like it. So first, every single morning, you write down your simple thoughts and feelings, and then you reward yourself of something that you already like. For example, drinking your cup of coffee. This can reinforce habits that you originally have a strong friction or barrier in doing so, and break it down into easier and more rewarding steps. Number 3, which is the most important point, have a circle of like-minded people. If you want to make money, you need people that talk about money. If you want to be a good ice cream maker, and everyone around you is an ice cream maker, everything you're going to talk about, everything you're going to think about is how do I make ice cream and how do I perfect the art of making ice cream. The same way, if you want to make money, you should surround yourself with like-minded individual that wants to start a business, that wants to work hard as a freelancer, that wants to make it before they turn 45.